Dolphins, Broncos coming up on EA Sports, getting set for Week 12 matchup.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end. Because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, gets you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
They come to the line of scrimmage, first down.
The Broncos will come out in the dime. Moore's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Going to try and scramble now. Complete to Wallace. They bring him to the turf.
Moore is able to get outside the pocket that time. They force him out. He moves it nice and smooth, doesn't hurry himself, and he completes the pass.
It's first down as they head to the line.
The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. Moore's got it in the gun.
Sticks to his hands.
Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
Well, when you play in this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant passes.
Put them in what we call plus territory.
Wow, when you keep picking up first downs like this, it gives you confidence. But maybe most importantly, it gets the defense sitting over there going, what's coming next?
The Dolphins have it at the 44.
Makes the receiver.
In the books. Touchdown.
One thing a defense doesn't want to see, yards after the catch, yak. And that's what we saw here. The quarterback put it right on target. The receiver is running full speed, catches it, and takes it all the way. Touchdown.
Before there's another snap, the Eagles won at that last one. So here they're going to take a look at the ball was trapped before.
Things to look at. One, does he the ball? Have the allowed to touch. Now when it touches the ground, they have control of it. If he did, that would make it incomplete. So have possession of the ball, maintain it, hit the ground. It still will be a catch.
They'll take it at the 20. They come to the line.
The Broncos come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Got it on the handoff. Taken down a yard short of the first.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really felt. I know when you run the football like decent yard, the offensive side and a
throw to the left.
Here's Sanders. Sanders is stopped.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep him down.
The Dolphins go with the dime formation here on defense. Take the snap from the 35.
And the tackle is made.
Here's a look at the Broncos lineup. Surprise. Their passing attack this year. Well, in for this snap. Shotgun.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Keep those 3 more opportunities.
Let's see how they up the big play.
Manning out of the gun.
That ball has been picked off. from the stack. The 30. Nice
time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance.
first. Split backfield here. Lamar Miller with the carry. He down at the line.
When you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Dolphins are coming very competitive. Now, game in which they won. And get it. Another close one.
Look, the players and coaches know the offense is tough, and when you get in these tough situations, you got to make the right calls as a coach, and the players just got to make the play.
Now, here's a Dolphins offense. This is a team that, for some reason, not how to close out the deal. Drive after drive coming up empty. Numbers. One.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that down.
Attempt from 37 yards out.
The kick is good. Well, that offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least 3 points. Good job by the kick and getting some points on the board.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. And no back. First down, offense readying for the snap. Double tight end formation. He's taken down.
There's nothing worse than the right side of the sack of the QB.
Here we have second down.
Welker's in the slot. He's going to take it from the gun. Finds Thomas. There to
You can do all defense, give a look, but it's for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
And here's the Dolphins defense. They've had a tough time this year slowing down the running game. It'll be interesting to see how they'll fare again.
Second down here.
Manning's back in shotgun formation.
Eyeing left side.
Davis there to take him down.
Good job by the receiver. That a couple yards gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Thomas in the slot. The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. He'll throw it over the middle. Connects with first down here after the completion. This play set up by the long gainer. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of only a yard.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. Makes the catch in the open field.
Good job of the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Handoff, and a run right up the middle. And gains maybe 4.
Well, here you go. This is going to be a big call in the game, Jim. You're down here on the goal line. You've got to find a way to punch it in.
Offense lines up here.
20.
Second and goal from the 5. Back to him. Touchdown and drawing close.
Good job by the offensive coordinator calling those plays. Leads to a touchdown. They're just slowly chipping away at this lead. Now can the defense come out and help them out?
The Broncos with an extra point try on the way. Makes the PAT. Bart ready for the kickoff. Miller's on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down here. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. He's brought to a halt. This will be second down. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. The Dolphins still driving as the second quarter gets underway. And Matthews is lined up in the slot. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The defense gets the sack.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback? Or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third and forever. And they sack him on third down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Signals fair catch.
At the 48-yard line.
The Broncos are set now for their next possession. First down at the 48. They run the counter play. Charging ahead. He's tackled right at the 8.
Number 24. No gain on the play.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Nickel formation here for the defense. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. drop. This time, that was a bad drop by the defense.
Heading to the play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations.
3rd and 10. Grimes nearly comes away with the pick on that throw.
Whoa, the quarterback took a big sigh of relief after that throw. That pass was close. And got to make a better decision at the quarterback position.
What a difficult spot to be in from here. First down and 10. Looking across the middle. A takeaway. He stacked up at that point.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
Now 1st and 10.
Anderson's handed the football. Brought down after a gain of 6.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Manning from the gun. It's over to Welker. That was Delmas on the coverage that time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Peyton Manning under center.
3rd and 4.
That was Jones on the coverage that time.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion. You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field.
It'll be a touchback. The Dolphins offense heads on to the field. First down at the 20. Keeps it on the play fake. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
That job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose? Because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Play fake.
And he's thrown to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The defense comes out in the dime. From the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Fields will be called on now to punt the football.
The ball's on the ground. They face first down. First and 10. It's Miller running to his right. The tackle is made.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Moore's got everybody split out wide. Drop back, shotgun formation, throws the pass. And Wallace got it. First down.
The catch is made for first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Landry's lined up now as a slot receiver. Miller's taking the handoff.
He'll go left. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
26 with the carry on the play. Gain of 6.
Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Moore standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And he's forced to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
The Dolphins have it at the 39. Hartline's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
He'll pick up 7 this time.
I guess that's how we're going to be today, isn't it? We're just going to go for it on 4th down. That time they go for it, and they get it. Good job.
Offense lines up here. First and 10. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Incomplete on the pass attempt. Number 18, the intended receiver.
Second down coming up.
Miller's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. He's brought down. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense. He'll try this one from 47. The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Lined up now in kickoff formation. Welker's going to start his return.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Broncos getting set now for their next series. . We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. Trying to work that left side. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Incomplete pass. Number 80, the intended target.
Two minutes to go in the first half, and second down is coming up. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Second down and 10. Manning uncorks a long pass. Grimes nearly comes away with the pick on that throw. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
The intended receiver on the play.
Third down now. Split backfield here. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Ball lines up in the backfield. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Tackle down at the 42-yard line. The Dolphins are set for their next possession. First down at the 42, and the give to Lamar Miller for about 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Miller's lined up as the single back. 2nd and 6. They're going to get him here for a
bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. They come out in the dime package. Keeps it here. He'll fire it out to the left. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos come out for the next possession. Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Manning's got it in the gun. Manning finds Thomas. They'll mark him at the 41. The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times. When he's under center and when he drops back, he takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Manning out of the gun. The defense gets another sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Broncos have it at the 24. Close call on the interception. Delmas had the play on it.
Well, you're down. Here you are in the first half of the game. If it was 4th and short, I could see the coach trying to switch things around, and he might go for it. But we have 4th and long. Hunt that football down there. Don't make a decision that puts your team in a hole that they can't get out of.
That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. Tackles made. So that's going to do it for the first half here. Dolphins are up in this one.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Broncos now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Manning over to Thomas. Thomas taken down at the 49.
The Broncos look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down and 10.
Anderson's got it on the handoff. And that gets the first down.
The Broncos offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Here's Sanders. Gains 18.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. But you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh. That opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
That brings the play to an end.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Second down, 4 to go.
He'll throw it over the middle. Peyton able to find Demaryius Thomas.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call, they throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
First and goal. Looks to his left. Denver, touchdown.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Broncos for the point after. Extra point is good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick.
Makes the catch at the 7. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Dolphins now will start their drive at the 23. Miller's in the slot, not in the backfield for this play.
Now first and 10.
On that short throw.
Second down.
Miller's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Offense lines up here. Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Third down after the sack. Split backfield here. Moore's going to take it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Brandon Fields called on now to punt it. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down on the way. Anderson's in the backfield. Single back set. Ball's going to take the handoff now. Finnegan's there to make the tackle. Second and 4 following the run. Ball lines up in the backfield. Manning with the give. He's taken down at the 35.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Nickel formation for the defense here. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Finds Thomas. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Welker's in the slot. Manning keeps it. Throws to the right. Secures it with 2 hands.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
First down here after the completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. The give. Slashes to the left side. He's tackled right at the 24.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Wide receivers are bunched up. The Broncos have it at the 24. That's an interception. Running room.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here. First down at the 47. Keeps it here. Brings it in.
When you throw a slant route, it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect himself. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
The Dolphins come out with a split backfield.
Move 45. Move 45.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 40. Lamar Miller with the carry. He's tackled right at the 36.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Isn't it awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers can make plays like that, getting that interception? It's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
That leads us to second down. Ball lines up in the backfield. Handoff made. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Dolphins guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. Third down coming up.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Trying to beat the play clock. Manning from the gun. Manning finds Thomas. Jenkins going to make the tackle.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. The Broncos have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. Second down after the incompletion. Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Welker's a receiver in the slot. The final quarter begins with this snap. And it falls incomplete. Oh, they went for the big play that time, but just couldn't connect.
I love it. I love it when offenses and quarterbacks throw the football down the field. Big plays win in the NFL. You know, Jim, I got to be honest. I'm sick of seeing all this dinking and dunking. Let's look for some big plays and chuck it down there.
Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's churning ahead. Caught for the first down.
That'll pick up the first, and finally the offense comes through in the clutch on third down. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
First and 10. Anderson's handed the football. They'll mark him at the 28.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Peyton Manning under center.
They need to get the play off.
Anderson's taking the handoff. He's taken down at the 23.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. Right back to him, left side.
That's a gain of 8.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
It's now second down. Play after play after play here on this drive.
He's going to get another carry. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Third and short.
Ball's got it on the handoff. Picks up 8 here.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
First down here after the run. This has been a long drive so far. Just a quick drop back. Looking across the middle. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Well, the offensive line did it all in this drive, didn't they? Here it is on first and goal. Nice job of pass blocking. And the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
It's first down as they head to the line. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6.
Moore's got it in the gun.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. And now they'll try over again on second down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Still got it after the play action. And there's Clay.
And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Offense lines up here.
The Dolphins take it from the 38. It's Miller.
Good piece of tackling.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Miller's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. To the ground, heading right,
And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Outside runs take time, and when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
Split backfield here.
Moore's going to take it from the gun. Hartline's got the catch and the first.
Number 8 with the bases. 7-yard gain on the play.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Moore's back in shotgun formation.
Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
Anytime you picked up a couple first downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
First and 10. Up in the air, and he's got the catch.
Talib's in on the tackle.
Well, once again, we see why this quarterback is in there playing. He is one tough guy. Takes the big hit and still throws the football down the field.
First down here after the completion. Hartline's lined up in the slot.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
First down and 10.
Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
Take no chances when the football is thrown in the end zone. Don't go for an interception sometimes. You can kick the ball up in the air. Hey, don't do that. Knock it down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
The Dolphins from the 22.
Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Nice job by the receiver running that fade down the field. Nice throw by the quarterback, and we get a touchdown.
Here we go now.
Intercepted.
Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Hard to see down the field when you start getting hit as a quarterback. And this time, there's the sack. There were open receivers, but he couldn't see him because he was too worried about the pressure.
2nd and 15 following the first down sack.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Finds Thomas.
Well, when you know you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well go ahead and try to make the throw because you're going to take the hit no matter what. Good job by the quarterback that time.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 31. Play action. Thomas has got the catch and the first. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. They'll run it here.
Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
2nd and short. The defense is thinking run, and what do they get? They get a run. They were waiting for it, and they made a nice play to stop them short of the first down.
On the way, third down.
Manning comes out in the pistol. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Has the
A foot race to the end zone. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. A lot to overcome here, especially that penalty, and it's third down. Offense lines up here.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Pulls it in. Now
They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
the Dolphins will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
First down here after the completion. Quarterback coming to the line,
Hoping to avoid being sacked for a sixth time in this game.
and that picks up 3.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the fourth quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
Takes the knee. This is third down. The defense comes out in the dime. Takes the knee. There's a flag right there. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. This will be the 8th play of this drive. How about this game, Phil? What a big win it was.
It was something to be happy about. Go out, dominate. Awesome stuff.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.